I want to share three things about spiritual practices. Okay, three things we must know. One is that discipline is most important. Okay, there may be days when you feel like tired. It is just like doing exercise or doing your meditation or something that you need to do on a regular basis. Okay, you're tapping into the powers of the universe. If you just do it one day, it will slowly diminish, right? We interact with so many people, so many energies collide with us every day. You have to keep cleansing yourself. You have to keep accessing to that energy, and that requires discipline. You have to do it. Start, I mean, even if you are not feeling well, or even if there are days like it's really very cold. Okay, today when I was starting my chanting, I was feeling my nose was blocked. And sometimes what happens is, you're thinking too many things in your mind. We're impatient with a lot of other things, and many things are there in the mind, so we find it very hard to connect with the divine, right? But my point is, start. Okay, when once you start, and once you keep chanting, you will reach a state where that anxieties, all of those things will slowly dissipate, and you will be able to connect with the divine. So discipline is most important. Every day, on a regular basis, you have to do it. Okay, as per whatever works for you, right? You're doing it once or you're doing it twice, however you do it generally. All right. Second thing is that you have to bring down your ego. Okay, when we are connecting with the divine, it is not about me, as in it is not about the list of things that I want from God. It is not about that. I am connecting with the divine. I'm trying to visualize that divine inside me. All right, and that's largely because that is a higher consciousness, that's a higher power. That state of mind is very important to be able to connect with God. Okay, there are days when I chant, I'm saying the words, but I'm not able to connect with the God because of whatever reason, right? Some of the days, we are very scattered, right? We're thinking hundreds of things, but if you're not thinking of God at that point in time, you will not be able to connect. So the ego has to be brought in check. Ego is the, I'll tell you, it is the worst thing that human beings, we all have it, right? It just doesn't go away, and you have to fight it every day. So you have to surrender your ego to the divine. That's very important. Once you do it, once you are in that state that there is a higher power, and I am surrendering myself to that higher power, I'm connecting to that higher power, it is then that you will be able to access. Okay, second, so that was the second thing. Third thing is that more often than not, people feel that, oh, I have taken the path of spirituality, my life is going to become a bed of roses. It is not that case. Okay, please understand that taking on to the path of spirituality, that means you are drawing a very high level of energy inside your body, right, inside your existence, which means that your capacity of doing things will increase, right? Your ability to do things will increase. When your ability has increased, one is that, why should your circumstance be so diminished? That's a question that you should ask. Okay, the second thing is, to be able to connect with the divine, a lot of karma clearances need to happen, and it generally happens. Okay, when you connect with God, I feel that God feels that it is God's responsibility to clear out things in your life which are stopping your growth. So it will start cutting out those things from your life which is preventing your growth. It may feel, because of our maya or whatever, we may feel very sad and bogged down, that oh, maybe why am I losing this thing, whether it is job, relationship, love, possessions, lot of things, right? You may feel because you are attached to it, but the God knows what is important for your growth, what is important for you to function at a higher level. So be ready to lose a couple of things, right? It cannot be that life will just go on the way it is. For you to be able to, like I said, that when you're accessing the higher state of energy, your body and your system should be strong enough to be able to take that energy, and your state of life also should become very strong. So be prepared to go through some level of turbulence, right? But I'll tell you, you will be able to manage that turbulence very easily. Had it been other time, you may just crumble. But when you access spirituality and then turbulence come, you can handle turbulence very well. And I've seen it with every spiritual practice. Okay, I had done Nichiren Buddhism also some time back, and all the spiritual practices, they have the same principles, right? It used to say that human revolution is very important. Like, you have to change as an individual. And it is about you changing and your circumstances also changing. So a lot of turbulences suddenly start happening because it starts clearing out your karma. All the bad things which were lined up to happen across your life, they may accumulate, right? And very quickly those karma clearances will happen. Be ready for it. Don't be scared, because you will have energy to deal with it. You will have the wisdom to deal with it. Okay, so these are the three things I thought I should share with you. One is that you have to keep your ego in